Hey, Aaron I here, and today I want to talk about the idea of the humanity of what we create in our designs and what we write about or video blog about on our blogs. And the reason I want to do this is because I think, and I've noticed this personally and in hearing some other situations and just talking to people, you hear stuff, and I'm starting to realize that whether it's a result of being too busy or just being used to what we normally do and provide as a design solution or the content we create for our blogs, it's very easy to fall into this routine of just going by what we know. And it's good to know, and it's good to rely on our experiences and the things we know, but there's this element of sometimes relying on what we know a little too much. So we know, well, this is this type of site, this is how we should design it, we're going to do these types of things, or hey, I'm writing this article, and I'm just going to write it, and this is how I always write. And I think we have the opportunity to actually fail a bit by not going back to ground zero, by not getting back to the base and understanding who the users are going to be. And I think it's very easy for ourselves. It's like, oh, maybe I'm writing an article and I think maybe I've used some witty words in there, or I'm talking from a perspective of how I understand what I'm writing. And it's very easy to get into that mode without realizing that I'm not the end user. I'm not the person reading the article. I'm providing the content, but I'm not the reader. I am not the person coming to the blog that's going to visit and comment and interact, and which I'll talk more about that in a minute. But then also from the designing perspective, it's so easy, like I said, to rely on what we know. It's like, oh, we'll use these types of gradients or this cool looking button, or we'll place it here because that's where it should always go. But we need to realize that we're not the end user. When we're creating those experiences, even in the early wireframing stages, we're not the user. We're the content creator. We're the platform creator. We're building the environment, and we need to be building for the people who are using it, not for us. And though we may think we know the users, or maybe we've done a little bit of research, it's really important not to go into those types of things with presupposed ideas of who's using the site and the type of user they are without doing our research on our own. We need to do our homework so that we don't short the client with the product we provide them as well as their users, because we're really not we're really not designing for our clients. We're not designing for the person who's paying us to create the site. We're designing for their end users, because the site or the product or the application that we're creating for them is only as successful and useful as the people who use it. That product, that site, that application is going to be gauged as far as success goes by the interaction they get from their user base, whether it's a shopping cart or some type of application that has a service that you sign up for. As those people come in and their user base comes in and signs up and purchases and interacts on their site, and maybe there's a community there and they interact within the community, that platform that we build is only going to be as successful as those people who use it find it. The client's asking us to help create something for them, not for our client. So that can come helpful as well in client meetings and sharing with the client, maybe trying to explain some of the vision, knowing that it has to go past them and it has to extend into their users. So quick note on that so I don't take too long. Remember to get back to ground zero. Remember to get back to the base, to know the user. Don't just design for your client, design for their users. Now, from a blogging standpoint, like I said, we need to be writing and creating our content and to garner and to build human interaction. And what I realized, especially today, I got some cool interaction. Someone actually posted a video response to a video that I posted. And KK Webb, she's super cool. I really enjoy her interaction. It was just a really great, she was having fun and responding to me by recording a video and then posting it on YouTube and putting a link in the comment. Hey, I liked your video, and so I responded with a video. And I love that. Like I said, and I've always said, I like the thing that garners success for me in my blog is not the amount of page views I get every time I post an article or monthly. It's the response I get, it's the comments I get, it's the interaction. And so I'm continually pushing to try to talk about or to do things that will garner interaction from the people who read. And hopefully it's beneficial to them and they learn from it, or they can be encouraged by it, or whatever the situation is. But I started thinking about the opportunity to have that. And so I'm actually going to be working on finding a way to incorporate some type of more interactive response on the new version of This Is Aaron's Life when it comes out hopefully in November. And I would encourage you guys to to write and to video blog and interact, even via Twitter and your social media outlets, to be doing that for the human interaction, to get back, to talk to people. Maybe even spend a whole day where you don't promote yourself on Twitter, where you find the users that you enjoy interacting with and you promote them and give reasons why other people should follow them, or make sure those people that you really enjoy their Twitter stream, go to their blogs and interact and write comments on their articles that they've made, and build that relationship so that you can also, they can return and interact with you. Try something different, try something creative, write or record a little video thing, post a link to it, do some different things like that to build the human interaction. The more depth in human interaction there is in the blogs and the content that we're creating, the more value it's going to have and the better it's going to do in the end. So that's my little spiel on human interaction today. I hope this is a great start of the week for you, and we will see you later.